Are you saving your good clothes, your nice dishes, or that expensive bottle of wine for a special occasion that might happen someday? Here's the problem. Someday isn't on the calendar, and it never will be. You know the items I mean. That silk blouse that makes you feel like you could run a Fortune 500 company. The jacket that looks like it was personally tailored by fashion angels. Or the pair of shoes you splurged on but rarely wear because you're saving them. Saving them for what? A royal coronation? The Queen's tea party invitation that somehow got lost in the mail? Or maybe you're waiting for Oprah to personally announce that today is your day. Every day that you wake up is the special occasion. So stop waiting. Wear the blouse, light the candle, use the dishes. Because life isn't about hoarding joy like a dragon with treasure. It's about actually living. Hi, I'm Kate, and I'll admit I'm guilty of this ridiculous behavior. We all are in some spectacularly irrational ways. I once had a pair of earrings that sparkled just right, not over the top, glamorous, but enough to make me feel like I was put together, like I was the main character in my own life, and yet I rarely wore them. I'm not talking about these earrings, but these earrings also sat in my drawer for a long time, and I decided I'm going to wear them every day now. Yeah, so here's the reality check. Every day you wake up, breathe, and manage to put your clothes on is a damn special day. Why on earth are we rationing joy like it's the last bottle of water in an apocalypse? Think about the things you own but almost never use because they're too nice. Oh, the drama. Get them out and actually use them. Layer your necklaces like you're about to drop the hottest album of 2025. Stack your rings. Wear your favorite scarf even if you're just running to the market. Light those very expensive candles you've been saving as if the candle police are going to burst through your door and arrest you for unauthorized fancy candle usage. Use the expensive perfume you reserved for date night, the purse you bought for very special occasions. Newsflash, if you love these things, if they make you feel wonderful, why treat them like museum artifacts? So yeah, here's my confession. In addition to those earrings that I mentioned, I have dishes that I only use when I have guests. They're not even expensive dishes, just pretty ones with colors and a pattern I love. Why don't I use them every day? Am I somehow unworthy of enjoying my own dishes when it's just me eating leftover pizza? And let's be brutally honest. How often do I actually have guests? If I keep saving the nice dishes for guests, I might only use them a few times a year. That's just sad. And don't even get me started on my silverware. It's not silver, it's stainless steel. But it sits in a padded box in a drawer as if it's some priceless heirloom waiting for the Pope to drop by for lunch. What am I waiting for? A handwritten invitation from the universe saying, "Congratulations, you've finally earned the right to eat with the good forks." Ah, this whole saving the good stuff mindset is so deeply ridiculous when you really think about it. Maybe it comes from our parents or grandparents who lived through actually hard times when saving made sense. But here's the thing. We're not living through the Great Depression. Instead, we're living through the Great Procrastination. The truth is, life is wildly unpredictable. If we keep postponing joy, waiting for some mythical special occasion, we risk never getting around to it. What a waste. Think about it. How many people buy luxury bath products and never use them because it feels too indulgent? Well, you know what? You bought it. That's the indulgence right there. It's already sailed. It's absolutely bonkers. We buy things to bring ourselves joy, but then we don't let them do their one job. It's like hiring a personal chef and then never letting them cook. Here's a radical thought that might blow your mind. Every single day is special. Your boring Monday morning coffee? Special. The moment you collapse into bed at night, wondering how you managed to survive another day of being an adult? Pure magic. So why not add some actual sparkle to those ordinary days by using the things that make you feel good? If you love that silk blouse, wear it to the Starbucks and make the baristas wonder if you're someone important. If you love that bold lipstick, wear it to Target and confuse everyone in the cereal aisle. I can already hear the protests. But what if it gets ruined? What if I spill something on it? What if it breaks? To that, I say, so what? Isn't it better to actually use something and risk it getting worn out than to keep it pristine and meaningless? A blouse that gets a tiny stain while you're living your best life has actually served its purpose. A candle that burns down while you're reading a great book has done exactly what candles are supposed to do. Here's the uncomfortable truth nobody wants to admit. Waiting for the perfect moment is really just waiting for permission. Permission from whom? Society? Your mother? Some imaginary committee that keeps track of who's allowed to enjoy their things? That committee doesn't exist, and if it did, they'd probably tell you just wear the damn blouse. There's something even deeper here about how we see ourselves. When we save the best for other people, we're essentially saying everyone else deserves beauty and joy, but not me. When we save good clothes for special events, we're saying my regular life doesn't count. That's not just wrong, it's actually heartbreaking. This saving for later mentality doesn't just stop at clothes and dishes. It's everywhere. How many of us have said, I'll take that trip someday. I'll start that project when I have time. I'll call that friend when things calm down a bit. And how often does someday actually show up? I'm waiting to hear. Waiting. Exactly. Never. It never shows up. Here's what I've learned. Using your good stuff now doesn't make it less special. It makes it more special. That silk blouse feels incredible on a random Tuesday. Lighting a fancy, expensive candle while you fold laundry transforms the most boring chore into something that feels like self-care. When you weave these special things into daily life, the quality of your daily routine rises. Of course, I'm not saying you should be careless. I'm not suggesting you wear your ball gown for gardening or use your grandmother's china as dog bowls. But I am saying that we should stop putting beauty and joy on a shelf, waiting for an occasion that may never come. Life is the occasion. I think about people who inherit beautiful things and then immediately lock them away like they're cursed artifacts. The real way to honor those family heirlooms isn't to preserve them in bubble wrap or in a dark cabinet. It's to actually use them and let them be part of your life. So let me ask you, what are you saving? What's sitting in your closet, your cabinet, your drawer, just waiting for permission to be enjoyed? A dress you love but never wear? Shoes that have never touched pavement? Plates that only come out when your mother-in-law visits? Whatever it is, ask yourself this: what exactly am I waiting for? Because I guarantee the answer is going to sound ridiculous when you say it out loud. Life is too short to wait for someday. That someday isn't coming. It's not on any calendar. It's not in your planner. But today is real. It's here. And today deserves your good stuff. So you got the point, right? Stop saving the beautiful things. Don't wait for the perfect party that may never happen, or the right guest who might never show up, or some imaginary special occasion that exists only in your head. You are the special occasion. Wear the blouse, light the candle, use the dishes, spray the expensive perfume. Life is happening right now, not someday. So go ahead, live it like you actually mean it. And thanks for hanging out with me today. Now I'm literally going to walk inside my house and move those good dishes into my everyday cabinet. Because apparently I needed to give myself a public pep talk to do something that should have been obvious years ago. If this hit home with you, smash that like button and share it with someone who's saving their good stuff for an imaginary future. And subscribe if you want more reality checks disguised as lifestyle advice. See you in the next video. And don't be surprised if I'm wearing those sparkling earrings I mentioned. Thanks. See you next time. Bye.